Hi, good afternoon, and welcome to another beautiful time on Delta TV, The People's Pride. My name is Unique Wonder. How are you doing? Um, okay. I need to relax because you know how we do it in here. This is an interesting and entertainment show where we talk about love, romance, and everything that has to do with your relationship with people around you. So we just do it to do and have fun in here. Before I go on, how do you see the weather? Anyways, I'm not in here alone. I think I have two special people to ask. My guests are here. Hi, good afternoon. How's the weather?
The weather has been, for the past, 2 days
2 days,
or
yeah.
2 nights, I've been sleeping well.
Living well, right?
Yes, I've
Really?
been sleeping well.
Wow.
And the sleep enter.
You data.
Yeah.
You don't cook for body.
Yes.
So what about you?
The weather has been allowed the singles breathe.
Allow the oh my god! Allow the singles breathe. I love that. Alright, let's just start with the introducing ourselves. I'm gonna start with you because ladies first. Your name please?
Hi, guys. Hi, my viewers. My name is Elizabeth Iwenjura.
Do you know what I heard? Your angel. So did you just speak Igbo or Yoruba? What like?
Elizabeth
Okay.
Iwenjura.
Iwenjura.
Yeah.
I know the meaning of your surname.
When
Iwenjura.
people
What are the best?
Honestly, when people ask me that, like, what's the meaning of your
I
surname?
know.
I just say, I don't know.
But you know.
I know.
Alright, you.
All right, my name is Pastor Oji Wisdom Uche.
Okay, you are welcome, Pastor.
Thank you.
Please, can you read the last thing you said because we really need that blessing. Say it again.
God bless you.
Thank you. I think it's loud enough for us to just say it. Seriously, the weather has been so disturbing. I have to use that word disturbing because I don't know why you say you're sleeping so sweetie and all that. And then Pastor said the weather is giving allow the singles breathe. As for me, it has been disturbing. How about you? How are you feeling? I hope your blanket is doing justice to this weather. Okay, so you are welcome. We're just getting started, and then this is a place we talk about love, relationship, romance, and how well you relate to people around you. Are you a jolly good fellow, or are you just that person when they hear about you, they just run away? Those are the things we talk about here. Pastors and members, teachers, and students, and then we also talk about colleagues, boyfriends,
And
girlfriends, side chicks. Baby mama,
Married couples.
no.
Yeah.
So that is what we do here, and it's all fun, a sweetie, fruity show. So do not expect us to be all serious. We don't need to be serious because the hunger is seriously not. So we don't need to carry the hunger thing and bring it to this place. How much of the hunger pill did you take today? Now, how much of the hunger pill did you take now? I want to know. Did you take any?
I'm happy.
I took you know, you don't guys don't listen to yourself. It's really affecting. It's even affecting relationships now.
Yes.
God,
Yeah.
The hunger thing is affecting love life. Nobody's talking about love now. The only thing you don't chop. And someone said, now who chop? They do it. Now who chop? They love.
Yeah.
Now who chop? They get relationship. Now who chop? Everything they work hard for. Now who chop? They say let's love. And that brings us back to our topic for today. And then the topic of the day is very simple but not simple, very okay but not just okay. It is actually something you need to think before you answer because it's an inner deeper thing. Can we please have the topic of the day on the TV screen? Thank you. And as she's putting it on the TV screen, I would love to read it out for you and I. And it says, when choosing between someone who loves you and someone you love, which is preferable? Someone who loves you and someone that you love, which is preferable? I've heard so many people, they talk about trying to be with who they love, not actually who loves them. Yes, I've heard so many ladies and as well men talk about that. They say, no, I would love to be with someone I love because when I love you, I know I'll be okay with you. And the other round, people say, no, I want a man that loves me.
Yeah.
I don't know, so many things are out there. So which do you prefer? And that is what we have for you today. And thanks be to America because I have two special guests to talk about this with me. And it doesn't change your own opinion. You have something to say, I know that. You can quickly know. I'm sorry, there's no line for you to call or send us a message. Just murmur it in your heart and you will be fine. Let's go. Now I'm starting with you again, Lizzie Elizabeth. So which do you prefer?
I actually prefer someone who actually loves me.
Why?
Because I'm going to speak this out of experience. I prefer someone who loves me because I feel this sense of security,
Okay.
assurance
Okay.
that, okay, yes, I am loved by this person. This
Mm.
person can do anything for me, and the person is also prioritizing my happiness, right? I'm not saying I would not prioritize his happiness because obviously I love you, but like I want you to love me more than I do. So I feel that if I am with someone who loves me more, the person prioritizes my happiness, there's sense of security, there's sense of assurance. I mean, everything, in fact, everything that he wants to do will revolve around me. Like it will be
Okay.
about me. So,
Okay, about you.
yes.
I'm still coming back.
No,
I'm still coming back to you. Just hold on. Just hold on.
Okay.
I got the point, but I'm still coming back to you. So over to you, Pastor. You see, so
Well,
which do you prefer?
Before I could really answer this, is it in during friend zone or friendship or about to get into marriage?
Getting into marriage, dating, love is love in the form of
Yeah.
So,
Dating is a different.
as a married man, you can actually talk about marriage.
Yes, in
Mhm.
terms of marriage, when you want to choose as a man, because I'm speaking on behalf of the Men Association.
Okay.
Alright. As a man, we don't really go for who loves us.
Mm.
We go for who we love. Because actually, you can't love a man. We know where we can get the better love from.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we know who can love us better.
Wow.
Yeah, as a man.
This person I'm hearing is
This
Yes.
person, I'm shaking.
You can't love a man.
Yeah.
As a lady, even the Bible says in Ephesians 5, saying, husbands, love your wife. He didn't say wife, love you. He said submit. So we go for who submits to us. Why we do the loving?
I think that portrays to my point, actually.
I think you should just hold on. Let me just take this chill pill. And we have a man looking at me right now. Do you agree with him that you made your love? I'm talking to you. Do you really agree with him that you made your love? You can just shake your head and I'll do like this. Not for me. I love that. You just answered me so I can be out right now. So over to you. Talking about you said something that you love to go for someone who loves you and not someone that you love. Now, are you trying to say that when you see a young, promising young man who is ready to spend his lifetime with you, and then because you love him, because sometimes you have love at first sight.
Yeah.
You can just see someone and fall in love with this person, no matter the gender. I can see a man and fall in love with a man. So because you love this man, you say no, I can't marry him because. Just want him to do the loving.
I get what you're saying, but that's not it.
Yeah, explain
right?
to me.
What I'm trying to say is, I will love you. Yes, there will be love. There will be to some extent that I will love you, right? But I want you to love me more than I love you, because I'm saying this because there are lots of times that people or ladies have been in a relationship where they have given so much love to their partner, and at the end of the day, it's not even worth it. Do you understand?
Even on the both sides.
Well, on the both sides, but like you said, you're speaking for the men, but let me
I
tell
speak
you
on
what
the
I am
gender.
saying. Yes. So, like, they've been in a
No, please
relationship.
don't speak for my gender.
No,
please.
no,
Speak for
no,
yourself. You have to speak for yourself.
Okay,
don't
okay,
you?
I'm speaking
Yes,
for myself
yes.
actually. So, they have been in situations, like in relationships where they had like shown so much love to their partner, and at the end of the day, they haven't gotten like the love they want. I mean, there are some ladies that if they prefer that their partner loves them more than they do, because there is this sense of security, like they don't feel insecure about their partner, about their partner is going out with this person or going out with that person. Does it mean that their partner doesn't love me or doesn't love them better than the person they are with? Yeah. So it's always better that that my partner loves me more than I do, but it's not that I don't love you. I love you with all my heart, everything, but that love coming from your partner, is a sense of settlement. Like, I am rest assured that everything is fine. I don't have to worry about this person. I don't have to be pinpointing or trying to know where this person's location is or what is going on with him. So that's what I mean.
Okay, all right, that's good from you. And then over to you, Pastor. You said something that your gender, I'm quoting you, that your gender, you don't really marry who loves you, that you go for people you love. And you quoted the Bible, that the Bible says that husbands should love their wives, and not wives should love. I'm quoting the pastor.
Okay.
I'm a very, so nobody should quote me. Now, are you trying to tell me that if you see a lady who loves you, like when you were dating, because I'm sure you're married, a lady who loves you, and you know that this lady, when you see someone who loves you, you will know.
Yeah.
And we can agree with ourselves that we've seen ladies that are so much in love with their partners more than that.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say you won't get married to that lady?
All right. Let me, for instance, let me first say something now. You said something about love at first sight. Like me now, I'll tell you that it's nothing like love at first sight.
Okay.
You just get attracted or get lost
Okay.
at first sight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love is not a 1 week game.
Mm.
Within a year, 2 years, someone has not really loved you.
Are you
But
serious?
before I say I love you, leave all this love. I want, maybe the kind of love we hear is for sex aspect, just to convince your brain that I'm in love with you. Before you love somebody, you have to know the person's background.
Okay.
Can I survive in that kind of background? You have to know the person's character.
Mm.
That is why you say I love you when we get into marriage, when the guy starts nodding, you just hate.
You're like, what am I doing here?
What am I?
Yeah.
You've not really gone deep. You don't really know the person. You're saying you love. What is love at first sight? You just get lost at first sight.
Okay.
Because every lady has something that triggers her emotion.
Emotions,
Yeah.
In a guy, it can be tall guy, sharp guy,
Sure, yeah.
sweet guy, all this kind of thing.
Fair, dark.
Of a thing. Now let me go back to the question you asked. When it comes to love in marriage, that's a mistake we make.
Mm.
That's a mistake we make. I speak practical. That's a mistake we make. Number one, a lady will love you.
Mm.
Yes. But when it comes to the loving,
Mm.
it should be done by men. Okay, just you say when I was dating, I had so many girls who loved me more than my wife could love. This my wife now. I have so many girls who could spend money for me. They were always there.
Mm.
But when it comes to marriage, you look for this person that can submit to you.
Ooh.
You look for this person, you say, sit down there, you sit down. Rise up. You just not like you're trying
Not
to
like you're
control.
commanding,
Yeah,
yeah.
not like a command, but someone that respects you to the extent that
She can take orders
she
from
can
you.
take orders from you without getting offended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
But if you know what I'm saying,
without feeling controlled.
Yeah,
Yeah, without
it's
feeling
more like
control.
controlling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you see a young guy or a man let me say a guy of 35, 40 years, after dating all this series of girls, he will go back to a girl of 19 years to marry.
Mm.
But that's more like going back to more like someone
Yes.
of 19 years
Yes.
because he wants to control.
It's exactly what I'm saying now. Every man wants someone he can control. Let's use the word control.
But not someone he loves.
No, not someone that loves him. Him, he will do the loving.
Okay.
I control you. Like a man want to own his phone all to himself.
So you want to own your partner.
Partner.
Partner. Just
Okay.
that's men mentality, but I don't know if it's right. But what I'm saying is just the normal thing there.
Yeah.
Even when we look at the Bible where it said, husband love your wife. He said the previous verse said, wives be submissive to your husband. Submit. So when we come to the biblical aspect and what I'm saying now, just balance and check. Every man wants someone who can submit, not somebody who you can't love a man. Like one comedian will say, we know where we can get good food from, not your kitchen. We know where they can give us good sex, not even from you. We know where we can get all this. But what we need for peace to be at home is, my alpha, you say you're leaving tomorrow, you are going somewhere tomorrow, please don't go. Take care of this, okay. No problem. If it's okay by you. That's exactly how to get a man.
Wow.
So can you cope with that?
Wow.
Don't go out today.
That's the problem now.
It's not that I can't stay under the sense of authority, right?
Yes.
It's okay, it's nice, or it's a good thing that you have authority in your home.
Yes.
But for a man to, because you want to love me, because I want you to love me,
Yeah.
I don't expect that you try to claim that honor. Yeah, you own me. Yeah, I'm your wife or something.
Yeah.
But there is it goes to some certain extent of how you will tell me, sit here, don't go here, and everything. We're both adults in the same relationship.
Yeah.
I am
when
not-
I'm saying
I am
sit there,
not-
sit
I-
there. Not that I'm trying to
I
control
feel you. I understand what
But
you're
if
saying.
I-
Allow her to.
Okay.
I understand
continue.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to say is, just based on my personality.
Yes.
Yeah.
Based on my personality, I do not want. I love authority.
Okay.
I love it that yes, a man has that sense of authority that he can put in his home, but the authority goes to some certain level
Levels,
and
okay.
some certain extent.
Yes.
If, as a wife, my husband tells me, oh, you're traveling after I've already spoken to you about where I want to go to 2 weeks before or a week before. Okay, let's say you know maybe a week after, or
Yes.
that, or maybe 2 days before the thing I want to do, or maybe a week before the thing I want to do.
Yes.
You tell me, ah, this thing that you're going for, don't go for it again. I know, and
Maybe something came up.
You know, sometimes I'm sure sometimes something don't just come.
so
They don't
yeah,
just
they don't just come. Something just don't come up
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But what if it just it does come? What will you do?
Why would I? Okay, what if it's a business plan now? It's a
And what
business
if the thing that came might have been will be more important than the business outcome?
Now, let me just ask you something.
Okay.
I'm asking you, Pastor. Let me ask you something. You talked about owing your wife. Does the wife own you?
Yes, of course.
So can your wife just tell you, you see that place you're going today? Please
Don't
don't
go.
go.
Yes, of course.
Can you obey?
Now, let me get you something.
Can you obey?
Yes,
Yes or no?
yes, of course. Now, let me get you something. A man will, as in, when you want to get a man, mostly give him this 100% submission when there are third parties
Third party.
around.
I understand. Okay.
As in,
Maybe
in public.
family in public
Oh, okay,
or
okay.
family
Yeah.
members.
Let the man just show that.
His ego.
Yeah,
Ego,
that might
the
have rubbing his ego and everything.
I don't see now.
Massage
Then,
his ego.
Yeah.
then indoors one-on-one, you can control your mouth, but nobody knows.
Are you?
I think that's so now. That nobody will know. Just give it that outside sense of oga.
Yes, every man.
Yes.
Every man likes that.
Okay.
Yeah, every man likes that. Yes, they like to feel that, oh, their ego is being massaged outside, right? They feel like they are the ones in charge.
Yes.
Every man likes that.
Mhm.
But it's a different thing that, because I don't know if you've noticed now on the internet, right? We're hearing issues of infidelity scandals, right?
Yes,
We're
yeah.
hearing different things and everything. And the next thing they try to blame, or the next person they try to blame is the wife.
No, don't say try.
They
Don't
even
try.
blame.
Yes.
It's not even try. They even blame. The next
Yeah.
one they blame is the wife. Because why can't a man control himself? That at first. Why can't a man have it in his in a sense that, oh, I am owned by my wife as far as I'm even like owning her
Yeah.
as well. So why do they have to blame the wife for everything? Why do they have to push the blame on the wife? Why can't the wife have that sense of security that I own my husband owns me, and there is nothing like cheating or any infidelity issues? Do you get? So I understand what you're saying,
Okay.
right? It's okay that a man gets, his ego feels, you feel like you're the man and everything. But if your wife tells you that, oh, I need to go out and everything, I feel that thing is important to her. As much as whatever
It's
is
important to you.
to
Okay.
you, yes. As
Not
much
to
as everything is
maybe it's for
important
the
to you.
families.
All right, please do not
Okay.
change the topic, the two of you.
No, we're still
Now,
saying the
still
same
talking
thing.
about if you were to choose the person that loves you or the person that you love. I have a story behind this. Can I share?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have hanky for me? Do you have hankies for me?
No, I'm against this issue.
Oh,
If I
use
use
this
my
one. So I have a story behind this. Back then when I was dating, I really want you to listen and then say what you have to say on this. Okay. So back then, I was actually dating this promising young man. I loved him so much, and he was so much aware that I was in love with him, because I know that men out there, they know when a lady is so much in love with them.
Yeah.
So the love was just going sweet fruity, all those things. Oh my God, taking me back to memory lane. But let's come back. So one day he woke up, he told me, "Your love is too much, and I think your kind of love came to steal my destiny. So I don't think we can continue with this relationship." And I was like, oh my God. So is it a crime to love a man? And one thing he said was, I need someone I would love more than not you loving me. So, is it a crime to love a man more than he should love a woman?
It's not a crime.
Okay?
I would say that it's not a crime. It's okay for you guys to. The love can be balanced. However, you guys want to love each other, it's okay. Do you know that?
But what if the love is not balanced? It's coming more from the woman.
Do you know this story you just said? It takes me back to when my mom used to tell me when I was dating my ex. Then she was telling me she saw how much I loved him, how much I always go out
You
and
wanted
buy.
to be around
I wanted to
him.
be around him
Exactly,
and
that
everything.
is it.
So my mom noticed and she said it in Igbo, like, don't let this love you are loving this man now. Don't let
Please speak
him.
it to me, but I want to hear it. Just
I don't know how to put it, but she said it in her dialect, like, "Ekone kam walking mad, dust yours, put you one side," that kind of thing, because of love, because of this love you are giving to him. So I felt that, okay, maybe I should back out, but it was already too late. It was already too late because
Because it's eating all over you.
yes, and at some point it begins to make you feel like you're too clingy
Yeah.
to the person. So I'm not saying it's okay for you guys to love each other on a balanced level, but it's always preferable because of the advice and things I have seen. It's preferable.
It's safer.
It's safer
For it to come.
for it to come from the opposite sex. Yeah.
Yeah, now you said something now. That is why we're having this show. So some young ladies will learn.
Yeah, they will learn.
You didn't learn. Then nobody
Back
told
then,
you.
Yeah.
yes.
Nobody told you. Now, like I said, I don't care if you get the point or not, but I'll keep making this point clear. You can't love a guy. Every guy,
The guy knows what he wants, right?
every guy knows what he wants.
Mm.
Every guy knows what he wants, but it's just that this generation, we are trying to, that's why you get all this kind of news, rumor. Okay, check our parents then. How many divorces did we hear?
Yeah. Right.
Because we don't want to learn. You can't love a guy. All you need is to be under the guy who loves you. When a guy loves you, he can spend his time. He will spend his money. He will spend everything on you. But when you love the guy, he will feel reluctant about his responsibilities.
Yes. True.
Even if, okay, now how can you tell me that you love a guy? Are you the one that will marry the guy?
You know, this issue is just it's just somehow.
It's-
So are you
it's
trying
smart.
now, are you trying to say that ladies out there should just withdraw their love? They
I-
should just keep it to themselves.
I don't withdraw your love.
So what are we going to do with
Now-
our love? Because we
now-
have love inside of us to give.
Of course, I'm coming. You have a guy whom you're feeling something for. And for you to gain the guy's love, you don't have to show him, because when you love something, you will like to protect that thing. Hear me well.
Okay.
When you love something, you always want to be attached to that thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where the problem comes.
Yeah.
Wait, where were you?
Mm.
You were calling you.
No,
Not
picking
picking
your
your
call.
calls.
Who are you
Yeah.
with?
What's wrong? All that kind of thing. But when you love this guy, I try to swallow some things at the point. Babe, how far? Where you there? You say, I went, okay, as well. Me too, I went. Now you will see the guy's reaction to know if that is how to grow love. Now you try to bend yourself
Yeah.
and allow him grow it.
Okay.
Every guy wants to run away from something that can control him. Every guy.
Except the power ones.
what to run away from anything that can control him. Now you can't love me and want to control, because once love is there, once your love is greater, you must want to control that thing.
True.
There is no two ways about it.
But sometimes, are you sure it's like that?
Yes, 100%.
So when you were loving that your guy, were you controlling him?
You want to control- protect
I wasn't
him.
I wasn't like controlling him, but
Yes.
I wouldn't say it as a sense of control. But I think I was being overwhelming on him because I was nagging. I was always asking, what were you doing?
Okay.
And everything. I was always asking, what were you doing? What's going on with you? Why were you not here? Why haven't you been picking my calls? So they are not like controls, but like all those kind of things make
I
him
think that's
feel like
protecting your your territory.
That is
Yes.
still those
Yes,
that's still those
exactly.
characteristics of that control.
Are you serious?
That are still those ingredients in controlling someone. Those ingredients are the ones you just
yeah. Because at some point he told me, when we ended things, I was hurt at first. I was like, okay, so what's the reason for ending this? The first thing that came out of his mouth was, "You're really overwhelming me."
Mine
Like,
was
it
the
was
love
a
is
lot.
too much.
That is
Like,
something
it was
now.
a lot, it's
When you love,
overwhelming.
like I said earlier, when you love a guy, you tend to control him.
Okay, now you're married and I'm married. You know, during that time of traditional marriage, your father will ask you, bring you out. My daughter, do you love this man?
Uh-huh.
So what she did, will lady say, no, pa, I don't love him.
No, that's not what what I'm saying. That's a, let me say, that's a general language.
It's a general
Just-
question.
General question.
Yeah.
Because they had someone asked it in the previous, so they
Yeah,
want to ask
ask
their
you,
own.
yeah,
So
exactly.
that's just no matter. But when we come to the practical aspect of life,
Okay.
there's some things you should withdraw yourself from.
Okay.
If not, the guy will toy with you.
Okay.
You know, women tends to be broken more
What more?
when in terms of divorce, in terms of end relationships.
Yeah.
Women tends to have this cry more.
But I thought I heard that men are so much softer when it comes
No,
to
ma.
heartbreak.
No, a
and
man
all
can
that.
They
Easily,
move
it
on
depends.
easily. From the
Okay.
look of things.
I
they
love
move-
that
they move
word.
on
Thank you.
easily.
Did you
They
hear
move-
that?
They move
They
on
actually
easily.
move on easily.
That's what I mean. But the women will want to try to see if they can get it
Get
back.
back,
Okay,
yeah.
right, okay.
Now that is where it comes from. Now the hot knot comes. Now you to avoid that huffing, you have to do what? Bend down, calm down. They watch these guys when they come after you.
Hmm.
See
Easier said than done.
who loves you more. It's not
Okay,
about
okay, come talking about who loves you more.
yeah.
As a man that you were, and you said you guys should do the loving,
Yeah.
what can young ladies out there see to know that this man is in love
No,
with,
with
them?
them.
Yeah.
Please, they want to hear.
All right, now, for you to know that a guy is in love with you, number one, the guy must prioritize you. It is a must.
Okay, prioritize, okay?
It's a must. MUST. That's just the finest of them.
Now, when you talk
That's a
about
general.
when you talk about prioritizing, like how, like tell us, we want to hear because we have so many young ones
All right.
watching this.
The same thing you will do to a guy
Mm,
that you love,
mm,
the same thing a guy that loves you will do to you.
okay. Okay.
If a guy cannot call you and say, "Where are you?"
Mm,
I don't understand. How many minutes? Well, you just left a few minutes ago. Say how many? What? The guy is really trying to protect his territory.
mm,
The same way you want to protect your
Yeah.
territory. That's why when the love is there, there must be this sense of control.
okay.
When a guy wants to control, you know that this guy is living normal relationship. Oh. He's trying to enter to the serious aspects or to the serious.
And
zone.
when a lady doesn't love the man, say, waiting bring
Wait,
this
thank
lady.
you. That is no we said the same thing.
Waiting bring this
We never reach this level.
I'm
We need
a
to- I beg you, stop.
Calm down.
Calm down. In a speed.
That is what I'm saying. The same thing a guy will tell you when you want to cross the border.
Yeah.
Say, waiting.
Be my mama, we be
which
this
kind of-
one.
So that is just it. That's the number one
Thing we note.
as when it comes to love.
Okay.
When you
Alright.
love a guy or when a guy loves you, there must be control.
Yeah.
And when one can't take it again, they want to back off.
Okay.
That's why you see, this guy was giving me time before, I don't know, he's trying to draw back. Just check yourself out. You are overloving him.
Okay. Okay.
Allow the guy, because when a guy loves you more, he can't spend a month without paying your bride price.
Hey.
I'm telling you because of that.
Are you sure you the one you're using is in
I'm
love?
coming. I'm
We
coming.
have a single lady, yeah.
Even the camera guy is saying, no. Now, hold on. Now, listen, let me tell you. What I mean a month that once he has the money,
Mm.
once he has the money there, when a guy loves you, he will want to do everything to get you in.
I just feel that it's not. I understand that you
Okay.
are talking from the whole experience and everything.
Experience, yes.
But as a single girl,
Yeah.
You're choking out, please.
I disagree with you.
Okay. You will disagree
Because-
now.
Because
Okay.
it's okay that a guy can decide to say that he loves me
Okay.
and I don't give him that so much love and he's looking forward to spending, doing more, like being more than
Yeah.
friends with me
Mm-hmm.
and everything. But trust me, a guy is you know what I've noticed about guys, that they are always straightforward. If they want something, they know they want
Not
something.
all of them.
Well, most guys
Mhm.
are always straightforward.
Yeah.
So if they want something, I mean, a guy with vision and sense and everything that knows what he wants
You tell what I'm saying?
Yeah.
would want to go for exactly what he wants
and then do the right
and
thing.
do the right thing. But I mean, within months, it's okay. So I've seen people on social media.
Sure, 1 month.
1 month,
few weeks,
yeah,
sir.
few weeks. In fact, those that are even in NYC camp, in 3 weeks,
1 week.
1 week they already found love. So it's just different strokes for different folks, right?
Yeah.
So if a guy really loves a girl, like a lady, and he sees that he wants to spend the rest of his life with this lady and everything,
Okay.
I know that you said 1 month. You were
I'm just giving.
yeah.
I'm just
But
giving
I know that some guys, it will not take up to a year.
Mm.
they have already gone to meet the girl's parents.
Because they
And
actually
then-
went for what
because they actually went for what they want.
Yeah.
Or some people would dilly-dally around you. They would dilly-dally to the extent that they want to know if this person is actually like
wife material.
wife material. They will do all those testing of invited to the house, and they have to test you to know if you can sweep their house for them.
Okay.
If you can wash the
if
gates.
you can wash the gates or fetch water for them. No, but to be honest, if a guy loves you, like you said, I'm supporting what you're trying to say, right?
Okay.
If a guy loves you, he will prioritize you first. Everything, he will prioritize you as number one. That's why I
Is
said
that
in
the
beginning-
only thing that
That's why I
shows
said
that
in
a
the
man is in love with a
That's
lady?
why I said in the beginning, everything as long as he loves you, he will support everything that has to do with you.
Okay.
He will support your visions, your plan, your happiness, everything that has to do with you. He will support it. There's sometimes that I've even seen, I've seen, and I've been, not I have been, but like I know someone who has been in that situation where the husband left what he was doing
Okay.
for his wife to do everything she wanted to do as a career woman. And when she was done, he did his own. And they're living fine. I mean, they're living fine. I mean, to me, it shows that he really loves her so much that he prioritizes everything about her. Like, everything that has to do with her career, her dreams, everything, he has to put it first for her.
I think the man is more in love
Than the lady. It's not that the lady does not love him more, but because he loves her so much, he makes sure that everything that has to do with her, he has to do it. Education or career, everything. So
All right. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. And you see, we are still on the talk. Are you going for someone you love or someone that loves you? We'll go for a short musical break. We'll be right back. Do not go anywhere.
Everybody got to know. Maybe you know, don't say me. I be there plan to marry you. No be holiday too. I already know I go wifey. It be like you go dey tender, you go dey tender, you go I'm very willing, I'm ready to be your dad. You take me places I've never been before. This love is crazy, sure you want testing me that. So I swear, anything you want I go do. Say your love turn me to more. Tell me what them haters gonna do. No idea, they don't get password to the Wi-Fi. They just want to know our lifestyle. For your love I know get control. See, I keep loving you every day. I'ma be high, but not today. You know it anyway. It's me and you against the world anyway. Even inside you, we'll go all the way. Cause it's nice to see the rainbow. Anytime the rain goes, showed you to my day one and the whole like you. So I swear, anything you want, I go do. Say your love to me tomorrow. Tell me what them haters gonna do. No idea, they don't get password to the Wi-Fi. They just want to know our lifestyle. For your love, I know get control.
Timmy J on the track. All right, we are still on the show. So, Pastor, you talked about a man that can't, a man that loves you
Yes.
would control you.
Yeah.
So, are you trying to say that a woman that loves you cannot be controlled by you?
No, 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 no.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, let's just take the biblical aspect. Simple says, I talk Ephesians 5:5. When it say, husband, love your wife as Christ loved the church.
Okay.
Now, the owner of the church is Christ, Jesus, who detects everything that happens in church.
Okay.
So before the pastor could, let me just say, before a really spiritual pastor would take any decision, it must come from Christ.
Okay.
Right? Right? So let's take it back to that place. He said, husband, love your wife as Christ loved the church. Meaning that in a marriage, the husband detects what happens.
Okay.
Head.
He's a head.
Is it head?
So that's that love. Love comes with control. That's the major brother of love or sister of love.
Control.
Control. Once there is love, there's control there.
So you mean people control what they love?
Simple.
Okay.
Protection is part of control. I love something, I want to protect it.
Okay.
For you to protect, you must try to control the thing. Like, don't go here, this place is bad. Don't do this, I don't like this. You're hurting me.
Okay.
That's that protection of a thing. You're trying to protect your marriage.
Okay.
You're trying to protect your wife and from all those eyes outside there. That's love. Once there is love, there must be control. But the reason for these divorces are because the lady wants to be loved, but they don't want to be controlled. Ladies want to be loved, but they don't want to be controlled. That's the reason for all this
Divorce, really?
breakdown there.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Yes,
sure.
of course.
So he said love comes with control.
Mm.
What about people who are in a relationship, in an abusive relationship, right? Would you say the person that is abusing them
It's controlling
is
them.
controlling them?
No.
Or
Now,
is even loving them?
no, I'm coming. In terms of abusive relationship, that one is a no-go area.
Okay.
That one is that one is now demonic. It is you now. That is why I told you. Now come down. Let me come there. When you love a guy more than when you love the guy more, you tend to tolerate his rubbish. A guy will beat you. You will still be there. Why are you there? You're stupid. You're in love. That's abusive relationship. You will die there now because you love him. I can't leave my husband. I love my husband. But when the guy is doing the loving, remember, he's the one to lose. So he protects you. Now, when there is any kind of abusiveness, you can easily walk out as a lady.
Yeah.
But when you love something more than you can't back out.
Okay. Not like strings are attached.
Yes,
and
you can't back
cut
out.
off.
That's just a major thing.
Yeah.
That's the major for that abusive beating and up and down. You tend to stay there because I love my husband.
I don't want
Is
to
he the
lose
only man?
him.
Is he the only man that is
beats
beating
his
his
wife.
wife?
Stop making excuses for him.
Because you love you, the love the man should be doing. You are the one doing it.
Doing it. Okay. All right, that's a very good one from Pastor. Now, Lizzie, before we go, which one is safer from all these things Pastor just told you, out of experience and other things? Which would you go for? A man that you love or a man that loves you?
I will go for a man that loves me.
Simple. Simple.
I know that, I mean, I've been saying it before, like, you have to love the man, you know. But I'll go for a man that loves me because
Simple.
I will be secured.
Yeah.
I mean, after Christ, yeah, good, but me, I'm going to be secured under my man. So I will be safe under him. So I will
So
go
what
for a man
advice
that
would you go for a younger you outside there?
Well, I would say, first of all, don't rush to loving a man. Know him.
Okay.
Know him first. Know his kind of personality, his background, and everything. Know the type of person he is, where he's coming from, and know if he would love you more and prioritize everything that has to do with you. It's not that he will not prioritize his own, but if a man loves you more, there's a sense of security, and you are not insecure about him. You know that, oh, this man is for me, and he is for you, and he, like, you guys own each other.
Yeah.
So do not rush to loving a man. Don't love a man more than the man loves you.
Okay.
Simple as that.
Thank you, Lizzie. And over to you, Pastor. Your last advice to you.
All right.
younger you.
The advice I can give them is that, number one, before you say you love a guy, you must be able to get ready for heartbreak. Now, but when the guy loves you, that is when you see things working normal.
Yeah.
Now, love at first sight is something used to sell our bodies. There's something like love at first sight. When you love a guy, good. But when the guy loves you better,
Okay.
when the guy loves you better, you can't say the guy loves and the guy will not. He must place you first. When you say you love the guy more, that is why you start doing wife duty in the girlfriend stage.
Yeah. Right.
All right.
So that's
Thank,
it.
thank you, Pastor. So we don't really have much time again for the show. We're about to end it now, but I would love to say something. Choosing someone that you love means that you'll be blind to all his or her faults. You won't see anything wrong with whatsoever thing they are dishing out, be it good or bad. And then if you are a lady, a young girl, my younger self out there, what I will tell you is this. Allow a man to love you. Allow a man to love you. That is the duty of a man, to love you. Your duty is to respect, which is the submission. Respect a man, but do not do the job of a man for a man. He's meant to love you. Allow him to love you like a baby that you are. You are a baby, come on, yes. So don't go acting like a man. I'm a strong man, I need to love my man. Come on, bring down that shoulder. Allow a man to love you. And that is all we have to say today. Remember, let a man love you. And you have a sweetie, fruity life. You wouldn't want to bother. Yes, it's going to choose you and choose you over and over and again. When ladies are coming left, right, front, back, center, and the man will be like, no, I have a lady that I love. But when you are there doing the love, I bet, come on, let me love you. That I get person where they love me, as I say. That's waiting for yourself. So thank you for watching, and thank you for making today's day a success. To my guests, I love you.
Love it.
I love you. So viewers out there, we love you here.
love
Yes,
you.
we love you. And to the magic finger in the control room, thank you so much for making the show a success. And to the camera guy, but not the camera guy, I love you. Thank you, yes. And I'm sure that you learned something. You learned something today, one or two things. I know you picked something today. It's actually important that in every show you have to pick one thing home. And one thing you have to pick today as a lady is allow a man to do his job, to love you. See you next week Friday. Be good and be kind. My name is Unique Wanda, and this is Zones on Delta TV. Bye.